Hello everyone. Please, as always, first of all, happy to see you, and please let me know if you can hear me. And then, as always, we're gonna get started. So yeah, just please let me know if you can hear me, and then we can get started. Hello, Sam. It's good to see you. Awesome. Thanks. How's it going? How's everyone doing? All right. It's good that you guys can hear me. All right. How's everyone doing? Very nice. So yeah, as you guys probably noticed, I changed the name of the title of the session, as I just want to be a bit more, a bit broader. So yes, we can analyze those. Sure. But yeah, as I said, just want to be a bit broader on what we analyze. So not only cryptos, but I also want to focus on what can be the macro overview of the market as a whole. As I think it could be useful for all of you guys, as we know we are. I'm gonna be honest. This is not an easy market to be trading in. This is a technical market. I've heard from people with basically more year of experience than years I've been on this earth. That it's one of the most technical market they have ever seen. So yeah, I think it could be useful to take a look at, as I said, the market as a whole and see what's happening, and as always, what could be happening. So what I'm going to say, as always, feel free to ask. I'm actually going to type it in the chat just a second. Welcome to this live market outlook. Feel free to ask anything. All right. And then, hello, Mateus. How's it going? It's good to see you all. Let's keep the guys coming. All right. So Sam was asking for Santos and Alpine, so we can quickly go over those, and then you guys keep the requests coming, and we'll also look at some other stuff that I'll be happy to show you. So again, I guess this is it's interesting, but I wouldn't put my money on it. That's what I can say. The reason is always the same. I just don't have enough data to work with. I usually want at least a couple of years of trading, and we're not seeing this, so that's why. Feel free to ask questions on it, obviously. And Alpine, is it the Alpine the Formula One constructor? Is it their token? So like here on short term, I could see this as some kind of triangle. So I could see one more push higher. So either that, so this is some kind of triangle, which, yeah, and then we push higher, or alternate, this happens and then we move higher. So that's my take on it. Feel free to ask anything. And all of you guys, feel free to ask for really any instrument. Can I like pin my message? All right, okay. So yeah, any question, anything you want to look at? I can show you some macro, some such as gold and oil. Gold and oil, I have wave counts. So first of all, this wave count, as you can see here, this is wrong. So this wave, what is this? Oh, that was right. Nope. Okay, so that's wrong. That's right. Sorry. Okay, so, oh, again. Okay. So for gold, for this count, actually, if you go on, oh yes, we're gonna take a look at oil. Sure. Attempts. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna finish with gold, and then we can look at oil. And yeah, you guys keep the requests coming. That's what I'm here for. So gold, basically, if you've looked, if you ever watched a video I posted about a month ago on my channel, so it was just this one. It was this one, so you can go watch it afterwards if you guys want. So on that video, which please let me know if you can see the YouTube page I'm sharing. So on that video, at some point, I remember I showed the bearish alternate for gold, which was this one. So I was looking for farther downside. So that happened. Hello Madden, how's it going? Yeah, I that's the alternate. We never broke all-time high, and we went very close, but we never broke it. Yes, we'll look at Bitcoin. And here I can count. I would say that so far is 3 ways down from the top. I would say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So I would say we have this. So far it's a 3-wave move. The thing is, could this be actually just a 3-wave move? And now could we be due further upside? I guess it's possible. I guess I'm open to it. As I said, this is a very technical market, so it's, we got to be very careful during these times. And yeah, at this point, let's say I'm bearish for let's say 3-6 months from now. I do think we're gonna unfold lower. I do think we're unfolding to the downside, but it's just a bit early to be, to jump onto this market. Nice thing is that we're rejecting the 20 EMA on the daily, and on the other side though, we bounced off the 200 EMA on the 4-hour. So as of right now, I wouldn't place any trade on gold. I would wait, but yes, I can see this low of a bit south of 1700 being broken. So with that being said, as always, let me know if you have questions. We're gonna go, as Mateus was asking, for oil. And oil, posted a video the other day. This is WTI, but it just moves the same as Brent. So I hope you'll forgive me, but they move the same way. I can promise you. So yeah, I made the video a couple days ago. It's moving as predicted. Now we are finding so far resistance on the 200 EMA on the 1 hour chart. This, however, looks like a 3-wave move, so potentially don't want to go into lower time frames, but yeah, we could see a bit more upside, and I wouldn't be surprised. So the thing though is that I see a 5-wave move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I do see further downside coming, as I was explaining in the video I posted. So at this point, we can just wait for a pullback. We reached, as you can see, guys, we reached 38.2 and bounced from it. So I would like oil to go, as you were saying, Mateus, around $109. So 109, basically this area. I would like, yeah, there I would like to see resistance. So as always, feel free to ask questions. So that was oil. In the meantime, we're gonna look at Bitcoin. Actually, let's just do it from here. Cryptos. Bitcoin on the green today. Nice. So Bitcoin is a bit tricky. I'm not gonna lie. It has been tricky for quite some time. I struggle to see this from here to here, this move, as a 5-wave move. I identify it as a 3-wave move. So either there's some kind of wave A, B, and C to complete. Let me show you. To complete. Just a second. Nope. I don't know. I don't even know why that is there. Where's? Okay. Don't know why they're so. To complete this double XY. Oh. So either that could be what's happening. A, triangle for B, down for C of Y. We may break this low, but I wouldn't want to see a significant, a sizable break south of these lows, and then upside. I mean, yeah, like if we end wave B potential as a triangle around here, then it would have the 61.8 around the 28,000 area. So that would make sense. That would be possible. Also, the alternate was the triangle. So this is triangle in B. We may move higher in C. Then after we're down for wave E of the triangle into wave 4 of intermediate degree. And then from there, we push higher. We have significant, on even a larger scale, we have significant support. Sorry, what am I saying? We have significant resistance at almost 100,000. At 100,000, we have here just for you guys, a little gift, my complete wave count. So if we measure cycle wave 1, 1.618%. A wave 3 versus 1 cycle degree. So this one, red one in Roman numerals, is almost 100,000. So that would be a strong resistance. Obviously, we know also it's 100 being a psychological number. Equality of wave 1 of intermediate degree and wave 5 is a bit higher, but we have 61.8. If we I mean, it depends on where wave 4 ends, but still around here we have a cluster of what it's called a Fibonacci cluster. So lots of Fibonacci targets that in this case act as resistance. So that's basically Bitcoin on an overview. If you have questions, please ask. And you guys, if you want anything you want to see, just ask. And yeah, any question you guys ask, anything you want to look at. In the meantime, I mean, I'm seeing lots of green on cryptos, but I don't want to be fooled. Also, one thing that could be, but I wouldn't. I mean, think about this. It wouldn't be the nicest thing to look at, but in this, as I said, in this very technical market, it actually it could make sense. So that would be, let me see, I don't know why all of these are. Let's see if I can just drag these up here. Okay, that's much better. So what could happen? All right. So what could happen is, what if we have wave A, B, C, maybe D, E, something like this. Again, not the nicest. But I would say that it's technically possible. I would say that. So having a low around here, and then just, that's possible. Yeah, it's possible. That's all I'll say. Again, don't particularly like this, but I don't believe it breaks any rules. So with that being said, yeah, we can look at the S&P. So let's take a look at it. Let's see. Indices. So I'm a bit confused. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a bit confused by the indices. So for the S&P, I'm gonna take you to the daily first. For the S&P, I have discount, where this correction was just a way forward, which makes sense. It's possible. And now we just made wave 1 and 2, and now we're just going to cruise to the upside, which is again, it's possible. So, but I mean, by looking at stocks and the European market, I'm saying that it makes sense. I'm saying that I can see further upside. I don't see why. I mean, we had the first large shakeout after news from Russia and Ukraine, but now it's a bit different. I mean, all I'm saying is I can see further upside. That's all I'm trying to say. And so that's a possibility. I'm not placing wave 1 here, because if I did so, we would have 3-wave move, and obviously wave 1 has to be a 5-wave move. So A, B, C, and here, the thing is here, will be a bit tricky. This would have to be some kind of diagonal, which here I see. I see a 3-wave move, to be honest. It's hard to see a 5-wave move here. You'd have to kind of like 1, 2 up for 3. So yeah, this kind is suggesting for a lot farther upside. Strong upside. So to be honest, I'm being careful with indices because I'm not confident. An interesting thing is how we on the daily today we broke through the 200 EMA. On the weekly, yes, that's obviously a nice weekly candle. Not gonna lie. If we bring indicators on the weekly, the EMA reading, the MACD readings are interesting. So yeah, it's quite interesting. The only thing is the monthly, but month isn't over yet. But I think that this on the monthly could be this. A sign that, assuming I'm correct, let's make an assumption. Let's assume this count is correct and we are making one higher high. At that point, my degrees are a bit messed up, but at that point, forgive my degrees, so that would be, it would be like this, cycle. It would be primary. Okay, and primary, and this would be intermediate. So, sorry about that. So as I was saying, if I'm right, at that point we make this higher high, and then we are due a sizable correction, a wave 4 of supercycle degree, which would take us back to at least the COVID lows. And I'll show you some evidence in favor of that. So weekly, let's go on the weekly. So we know that that would be primary. Sorry, my degrees are a bit messed up. I apologize. Just a second, please. I don't want to confuse you. Okay, so wave 5 and wave 1 usually tends towards equality. And here we will pass equality, which obviously is something that could say that potentially we reach 1.618. So that's possible. We get around here. So meaning that we do have further upside to go. But also, on the other hand, the thing is, with the S&P is a bit harder than with the Nasdaq, because obviously the S&P has been out there for much longer. And yeah, here the count is a bit messed up, so not gonna bore you. But yeah, basically I'll cut it short because I don't want to bore you guys. If you have questions, feel free to ask. But yeah, we could see a sizable correction if assuming this count is correct and that high is going to be broken. So in the meantime, let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, we can look at Cardano, as Mateus is asking. And you guys feel free to ask for anything else. So Cardano, where are my crypto? So Cardano is a bit, it's moving. So I predicted it is in the VS Discord, which I always recommend you to check out. The link is in the description of the video. It's you can access the public Discord. Basically, this is the most bullish count you can ever have. 1 2 1 2. So this means that in the future, in the upcoming years, Cardano will go to the moon. Just to use a familiar expression. So this, I'll be honest, this looks like a move of the same, of 1 degree. Meaning that I do expect upside, but then I expect further downside. And only at that point, I would see Cardano going crazy high. So here waves are a bit messed up, but perhaps something like this could do. So yeah, we could be near the end. Obviously, this crypto, they all move together. So yeah, I would that's what I'm looking at. So let me know if you have questions. And in the meantime, guys, so I can analyze fuel cell. Yes, this and N. In the meantime, rest of you, let me know if you want to look at anything else. Is it this one, Sam? The stock, fuel cell energy. Please let me know if it's this one. Oh, it does look nice, does it? Oh, let's see. Yeah, but so obviously that's not something we would like to see. Oh, you are welcome, Mateus. Thanks to you too. Feel free to ask anything else if you'd like. No worries. So obviously, this is interesting. I wonder, not even dividends. So this does not look like a profitable company, does it? Which makes sense. I understand why it's been going down. So obviously, if it's not profitable, it's a bit hard. So let's be honest. I could squeeze a 5-wave move there. And subsequently a 3-wave move here. Let's get real. I could do that. I could say either this is wave 1, 2, and we just started one of the largest bear market ever, which I wouldn't know about that. Or the alternative would be this is wave A, we're now making wave B, we will see wave C for the downside. To be honest, this I would like to see price going down here. I'm not gonna lie. At that point, it could be interesting to place a long trade. To think about placing a long trade. Don't get me wrong. Alternative is this is not 1, 2, but it's just a regular A, B, C, and then we will continue the downside. That's what I see. Let me know if you have questions. Oh, Nifty. Nice, nice. We can look at the Nifty. You're very welcome, Sam. So Nifty. Interesting. Yeah, so the Nifty, in my opinion, has been very interesting. Potentially one of the most underrated index, so obviously the Indian market. Because, look at this. I'll just use primary degree. So yeah, but obviously, if we get rid of the log scale, things change a bit. But on this could be some kind of wave one. I would like to see further downside. That's just a personal, thought before considering entering. That's just the way I trade, trading wise. But this could be wave two right there. Be honest. But obviously, I would like to see a bit more downside. I think it's interesting how it rallied 140% off of the COVID lows. I think it's quite remarkable. And otherwise, yes, so far this looks like a 3-wave move. So being a 3-wave move, yes, I see further upside. One thing that could be done is look for a pullback. Check if the pullback is of a corrective structure nature, so it's a wave 2. Yeah, it's possible. I understand what you're saying, and yeah, it's possible. But my argument is this wave 2, yes, it is the largest correction since the COVID lows. I think we agree on that. But obviously we like to see a larger correction. Now, do not jump to conclusions quickly. This high has not been taken out. What does it mean? It means that technically we're still in a bearish market, in a bearish structure. So it is still a bit dangerous. So ideally we take this eye out and then we make a pullback. We check, as I said, check the nature of the pullback, and eventually we enter. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I think that technically it's possible. It doesn't break any rule. But obviously one thing is analyzing and one thing is trading, as you probably know. But yeah, I get you. Yeah. Any questions, you just ask. Shoot. Awesome. Nice to know that. It's nice, and nice catch, and thanks for bringing it to my attention. I'm actually gonna add it to my watch list on the indices. Thanks. Because I'm actually into the emerging markets. I have a position myself, and it's quite interesting. Yes, I think many times just most people focus on the American indices and they forget about the rest of the world. But yeah, the DAX also has been remarkable. Actually, the Europeans, they are the ones that during the Ukraine-Russia first spread of the news, which obviously we all hope it's gonna end up in the best way possible. The European market, I'm obviously referring to the markets, are the ones that suffered the most, but obviously the ones that recovered the most. So interesting. I mean, this week I've seen lots of green, and I don't know whether I should be happy or not. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, honestly, the Nasdaq looks like the one. Yeah, the Nasdaq is a bit different from the S&P, but I guess we'll see. As I say, I'm at the moment been cautious with American indices. I focus on the DAX. I have very interesting setup on Adidas or Adidas if you're American, and I'm looking for a pullback because I see here from the lows 1, 2, 3, 4, looking for that wave 5. Obviously a much lower degree, let's say just, I don't know, minor, minute, doesn't matter now. So I'm looking for a pullback, and at that point I will try to look for some long setups, and I'm currently into a position on Moderna long, if you guys are interested. Oh, nice to know that. But yeah, I agree. It's as I said, I think those markets are somehow underrated. That's my thought. Obviously, it's my personal opinion. But yeah. Question, guys? Anything you want to look at? Yeah, waiting is a good thing in the market. Hard to do, but yeah. Most important thing is to don't rush into the market, because the market can give quite a harsh lesson. We'll see about that. I'm a bit far from India. Oh, sure, Eric. IBOV. Oh, nice. I see we have Brazilians. Oh, sorry about that. I missed it. Look. Yes, my bad. I'll look at else. Yes, sorry. Look at this first. You're right. Eric, we'll go onto that. Sorry, you're right. So you're saying this is the Tesla killer? So far it's it is not. It doesn't look like a profitable company. Just a thought. Have you ever looked at NIO, Chinese company? Madden. So I mean, this could be 1, 2. Could it be? I mean, it can be many things. I mean, if you guys probably know it, it's quite a joke. If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike. So it can be many things. It can be a 1, 2, it can be an ABC. All that matters is that it can be yes, we could have an upside. Jokes apart, yes, that could happen. So how do you trade this? That's not easy. That's not easy. So you're saying, is this a diagonal? Nah, it doesn't look like a diagonal. I was looking at this like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. So 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2. 3, 4. But why do I have a wave 2? Oh, so 1, 2, 4, 5. Let's fix the degrees. That's the problem, though. I mean, however, if this was an A, B, and C, then you might be right saying that we may have a diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's the only way I could see that. To be honest. Yeah, that's possible. But obviously we would need to wait and see. Do not jump into conclusions. So either this is a 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we just explode to the upside, which I don't know about that, or we just have a complex W, X, Y. So I'll just do this because it's easier. Thoughts? So yeah, that's possible. I guess we'll see. I mean, if you have questions. So Eric was asking for above. Well, I gotta say that it's quite interesting. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think in the future we will be getting a series of 4. Yeah, I mean, long-term future, yes, upside. But I wouldn't discount the possibility that we do this, to be honest. I think that's possible. I would need to investigate a bit more here. Obviously, I haven't said it. Please, just leave a like if you want to support me. I appreciate that. Yeah, I would. I know. I'm not convinced. I like to see further downside. I'll be honest. All right. So let me know if you have questions. In the meantime, AZN. Oh. They're quite the company, aren't they? Yeah, despite the fact it's been going up, I still don't like it because I don't like the way it moves higher. See, it's all like everything overlaps, so I don't like that. Yeah, that was quick. W Steel. I'll go for the Indian one. That's quite interesting. Obviously, I mean, it looks like the Nifty. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I don't know. It'll be too risky. For my criteria, so it'll be risky. Can we move higher from here? Yes, but I don't know. There's something sketchy looking at this. Yeah. Question, guys. I think I went through them all. All right. Any question, guys? Anything else before we wrap this up? Oh, okay. Dollar. That's interesting somehow. It's not easy. I mean, you could say this is 1, 2. and this is some kind of wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, maybe. Don't want to jump into conclusion too quickly. That's possible. Maybe I would wait. It would be interesting if we get a touch on the 200 EMA and then look for support there. That's what I would say. So rail. That's not something I want to see. Don't think I can help you that much. I do not see an impulse here, but I do see an impulse here. I see 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 3, 4, and 5. So if you're lucky, this happens. Otherwise, we can just go straight down. And then you're welcome, Eric. I actually have a very good friend of mine from Brazil. His name is Caio. It's from Rio. I know you say it Rio, which I don't know why. Just don't say the R. But I think it's interesting. So Solara active. I'll take a look at is he in? Oh, this. Yeah, this is going down. Easy to see. Easy in. $70. I mean, as I said, it's possible we move higher, but the fact that we have overlapping structure equals to me not liking it. Hope it makes sense. All right, guys. All right. I think I'm gonna call it a day. What do you say? Yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was helpful. And yeah. What do I say? Thanks. Check out for Discord. Link is in the description. What else? I guess that's it. Bank India. I'll just do Bank India quickly, and then I'm gonna call it a day just for you. Nah. This move is a 3-wave move, so we're going lower. Yeah, that's quick. That's easy. All right. That was the last one. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining. Yeah. Check out VVS. Check out Discord, and please leave a like if you haven't already, and if you're not, subscribe. Thanks, and